Hi everyone, I'm Vinny Fluff. Welcome to the first episode in Chat and Chill, which is a new series that I'm planning on making. This episode will simply be going over a few notices that I have for the channel and how I'll be moving forward, as well as a retrospective of 2022 as a year. The speed paints in the background are one of Utau from the Teardrop MV, and the second speed paint is of my channel logo, which you can see in the banner of my channel. The song that's currently playing is always going to be listed above, but I'll also leave links to all the songs used in the description below. First thing I wanted to say is thank you all so much for the support this year over everything that I post my content. It's not much, but I really couldn't be happier with all the support. Because of this support, I hope to be producing a lot more content this year for you guys, but I mainly want to focus on original character stuff, or OC stuff. I want to make animatics or animations, or even have covers but with my OCs in the PV, rather than the original Utau or Folkloid. I'll still be making covers, of course. I like making covers. They're just extremely time consuming, especially for myself who does everything by myself. Tuning, video, the mixing of the art, and I can't get them out quick. Because of all this, posting's still going to be irregular, but I hope to post more than 8 times this year. I'd also like to record more of these videos, hopefully once I get a better setup, because this is the third take I'm recording for this, and I still don't know whether it's great or not. I just want to make sure that everything is done to the best of my ability, because I use my social medias kind of like a portfolio. But yeah, if there's anything that you want me to talk about or discuss in these videos, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. I'm not great with coming up with ideas, so any will be helpful. I might even do some more in-person stuff, like sketchbook tours or explaining how I design characters. But yeah, again, feel free to leave what you would like me to do in the comments below. I know there's not many of you, but any feedback is appreciated. I do want to discuss a bit more about my Utaus though. Most of you probably don't know, but I'm currently working on 4 all at the same time. It's a lot of hard work and effort, and I'm taking a break from updating any of them because of my throat at the moment. I don't want to strain my voice too much, so updates from them are going to be slower than expected. Especially with Seiko. Me and Seiko have a bit of a weird relationship. To be honest, her voice is not something that I can replicate, and because of that, and because of how well liked she is, I don't want to disappoint anyone, so I'll be taking a step back from actually updating her for time being. I just don't want to feel too pressured by her. Of course, you guys can still use what's up. I mean, it's public. Grab that voice bank and use it if you want. I'm not stopping you. But I just hope that you guys don't mind that there's not going to be much Seiko content, or at least any new Seiko content due to me wanting to have a bit of a break from the voice bank. I know she shouldn't be stressing me out, but she is. On the plus side though, I am planning on releasing 2 Utaus. They're both called Aero Junshi, and they kind of have a Kagami Rin and Len relationship, where, well, they're kind of like mirror images of each other, but not. It's all up to interpretation. I hope to have them released for their first anniversary, which is in March, but I don't know whether that will be possible in the short amount of time that I have or not. But there'll be a CVVC and a VCV package, so in comparison to Seiko, it's a lot more work. I also hope to have Uki released this year, but I'm also not sure about when that would be. As I said, I am going to take this time to ramble a bit about last year. Feel free to leave if you want. The main thing that was of note was the notices anyway. This bit isn't necessary for you guys to stick around for, it's mainly for me in a way. And yeah, I know I could have done the notices as a community post. I don't know how many people actually read them, especially with mine being so new. So I'd rather get it done as a video, just so more people can actually realise that I've made notices. It's also a good introduction for this new series. But I'll be honest, 2022 was a bit of a mixed bag. Some things were great, other things were god awful, but I can say it was better in a way than last year. There were some real bad things that happened this year, but I suppose in a way they were a catalyst for me actually trying to improve and work on myself. something which I hadn't really done before because I was in too bad of a mental state. So I am proud of myself for actually trying. Of course, I've had my setbacks, ups and downs, you know, like every other standard person, I guess. But I feel like I'm in a place where I can better deal with them now. I don't know. Of course, I'd still need to improve. There's been times where I felt weird and off about having the characters that I have, thanks to past experiences. But because of people that have been by my side, I finally feel free enough to actually start embracing them again, loving them. But yeah, I realise I've made a lot of mistakes to get to where I am now, and if I've hurt anyone, and for those that I have hurt, I'm sorry. There's not much I can say apart from take up accountability for my actions, and, well, I've tried to do that. Whatever happens, happens. If people don't want to be around, then don't be around. I became closer with a couple of people in particular. They probably know who they are, so I'm not going to say any names, but I'm just so grateful to have you around, especially online. In an environment volatile as it was, it's nice to have some sort of stability. I appreciate you guys being by my side, and I appreciate everyone I have in person as well as online. I don't know where I'd be without you. On a less sappy note, I started working 2 days a week. I make fancy stuff with chairs, I mainly just recover them. And I've started a new area in my job. It was hard at first because getting used to new things is hard, but I got adjusted quick enough, and that was just jokes. I also sprained my wrist and ended up with tendonitis, so that's why if there's any sort of gaps for a few months when it comes to my videos, that's why I want to take care of it, and doing anything that's repetitive just triggers it all up again. And it's annoying. Trust me, it's really annoying. Hate it, but I'm trying to take care of it, and work has to come first before any sort of personal project, so I'll be trying to keep it okay for work. I know quite a few people make New Year's resolutions, like what they wanted to achieve this year, but I think the only thing I really want to aim for is to just try and get my mental health a bit better. I mean, it's already better than it was last year, but there's no harm in trying to make it even better than it was before, right? I know another thing I'd like to achieve is maybe hitting like 50 or 100 subscribers this year, but that's not something I'm really bothered about. Yeah, again, I do this as a hobby, so any sort of people watching and people interacting and stuff already means a lot. I don't expect anything too great from it anyway. But yeah, I think that's where this video is going to end for today. Thank you so much to everyone that's watched this far. And yet again, if you have any ideas for content or what you want me to see, please leave it down in the comments below. If you're interested about where this Chat and Chill series is going, or simply want to see me improve on things, feel free to subscribe as well. I'd really appreciate it. Bye everyone! I hope your 2023 goes well as well.